Yeah, I believe actually Chris has some really good ideas, and they're probably really good to be implemented after we deal with the roles that we already have. And after we get those cleaned up going forward, he's got some really good ideas to help keep the roles clean now. But the roles that we have right now are so bad. And we've looked at this for 3 years, and everyone that I have talked to in election integrity that has worked the problem, that has researched this, and basically agree that the rolls are beyond saving right now. So there is a way, and there are various ways that we can archive the rolls and re-register Oklahomans in a rolling fashion to make sure people are not left off the rolls where they don't get to the polls and have that situation where they are told they can't vote. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that to happen to anyone when they go vote. However, I would also say that being a mom and being a substitute teacher and everything else, there comes a point where people are adults, and if you give them enough time, and if we figure out enough ways, we can get everybody that is voting that wants to vote, because being on the voter registration roll is a choice that people make to begin with. It's not required. People want to vote. They go register, they vote. We have people, we can have people go out to nursing homes and re-register all the elderly that are there that can't get out and do that. But there comes a point in time where we may actually just have to tell people it's your responsibility, and get all of the news out there that perhaps this is happening and you need to re-register by a certain date. Right now, we're working on trying to get everybody over into the real ID system, right? The state is working towards that as we go too. So the state of Oklahoma can figure out how to do just about anything the state of Oklahoma wants to do. And the legislators could probably come up with some really good ways to make sure everyone gets re-registered within the law, following current law, following any national laws on voter registration that need to be implemented. We can do this if we put our minds to it, and make sure that people can vote at the polls when they show up to do so. We have to realize that right now, the inaccuracy of the rolls is affecting things like Chris said with the candidates. We just watched a candidate form where they admitted they were using inaccurate rolls to determine candidacy of the people that we are voting on to make our laws. That's a huge problem. Everybody's got to think about what the voter rolls are used for, and the fact that we're using inaccurate data and an inaccurate set of circumstances to try to determine what's going to happen in real time with our candidates and who we're voting for to make our laws.